everyone, welcome back to my garden. Today is mid-November and I am in my garden planning to plant a bunch of tulip bulbs. It is quite late and I kind of am trying this a little bit later in the season to plant these tulip bulbs. It's a gorgeous day out here. I think the only concern I have is the squirrels getting to my bulbs, but that's okay. I'm going to give it a try and see how it goes, and hoping to plant them a bit deeper and see if that helps. So I just wanted to share with you some varieties of bulbs that I ordered. They are a big assortment of bulbs. So the first one is it's an assorted tulip, as you can see. So this basically is just a bunch of colors. I think they are more purples and reds and yellows. So that's what this package has. So it has 30 bulbs in here, this one. As you can see, this came as a box like this with very little information and pictures about the tulips on it. So it's hard for me to share what these are going to look like. This one is a Parrot Tulip. This is an assorted as well. Parrot Tulip, beautiful variety, lots of different variations in the colors and striping on the tulips themselves. And these are a late spring tulip as well. So I'm excited to plant these in my garden. The size is 11 to 12 centimeters, the flower size. And this is a Triumph assorted tulip as well. I think this is more of a double tulip. So that's another 30 bulbs that I have. And this one is a Triumph Princess tulip. I tried to get different bloom times on the tulip. So this is a single tulip, which is a late bloomer as well. And then I have another one which is called, this one is also a parrot. So yeah, so I have a whole bunch of tulips here that I ordered. I think these were ordered from Walmart. They had a good sale going. I think they were $7.99 each package. So if you are still looking for tulips, you can order them from their website. They are a good deal right now. So yeah, these are the bunch of tulips that I'm planting today in my garden. And what I'm planning to use for planting is this tool. I ordered this drill bit from Amazon. I'll post a link below and also let you know how well this works in the planting. So I'm going to try to use this tool to plant. And really, I'm going to plant them all around my garden. I don't have a set plan in place. I'm just going to try inserting them in various sections of my garden and just see how it goes, and drill a bunch of holes and put the tulips in the ground. So no grand plan about where they're going to go, but I'm just going to put them in. Yeah, so I just wanted to take a pause and show you some of the fall colors that I'm looking at as I'm sitting out in this is my side yard. And this is a limelight hydrangea. Look at the color on it. It's gorgeous yellow. And that's a quick fire hydrangea. So if you're wondering what the fall colors of these hydrangeas turn to be, they are gorgeous. And up here I have a smoke bush tree and a sand cherry. This is a sand cherry and this is a smoke bush tree that I have. And it is glowing right now and it's turning a brilliant orange and really nice ruby color. So just wanted to show you what the colors look like on it. And those are geraniums as well that are changing color, geranium leaves. Very, very pretty out here right now, and a perfect day to plant tulips. So I'll take you along and I'll show you what I'm doing. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a big bowl and mix all of these tulip bulbs up so that I don't know what they are, and I'm going to just scatter them around my yard and hope and wish that the squirrels don't get to them. So that's the plan. I will show you what I'm doing and I'll take you along. Here it is. I have mixed a single late tulip and a Triumph Princess tulip in here, and I'm going to actually put these bulbs in my side yard. So this is the area where I will be putting these bulbs. I think there are 60 bulbs in there. I think this should be sufficient for the side garden here, just to add that early spring to late spring interest. So I'm going to actually put these here, and I'll show you what I'm doing and where I'm planting them and how I'm planting them. As you can see, I am using this tool to kind of make a hole. It's actually making my life a lot easier to use this tool, and it is kind of creating the hole at the right depth for me. So that's what I'm going to do. I am going to make several holes in the ground, and I'm going to put these bulbs in, and I'll show you once I'm done digging the holes and planting, and I'll show you once I put the bulbs in and what I'm going to do with them. Here it is. I've dug these holes in this section here, and all I'm going to do is take my tulip bulbs and just put them in. So what you need to do is, this is the root side which goes down, and then the other piece would just go here, and just kind of cover it up, put the mulch back on it, and really that's all I'm doing. And honestly, this tool has made it really easy for me to kind of plant them at the right depth, and fairly quickly, right? So it doesn't require too much on my part to kind of get these in the ground. And that's what I'm doing today. I'm just going to go over my garden and kind of plop a bunch of holes and get these tulip planted. I will show you again how I'm doing it, so that if you are thinking of doing this and you have a lot of bulbs to plant, I think the tool makes it quite easy. And what I also like is it kind of helps me make more targeted holes, as opposed to digging this whole area and creating a trench and working around my plants is a lot more easier with the tool. So that's what I'm loving about it. I'll post a link to this tool. It was fairly inexpensive. It was like $12, and I was quite surprised that it also came with a pair of secateurs that came with it. So really interesting, good tool to have. I just hope the squirrels don't find and dig them up. That's my only worry, but I think the holes are quite discreet, and it doesn't look like I dug anything here. So I think as long as I can cover my tracks, I might be okay. And I'm also planting quite late in the season, so I'm hoping the squirrels are already gone. I don't hear them right now, so I'm hoping that these will be safe. So I'm going to continue planting, and I'll take you along and show you another time as well how I'm using the tool and how I'm planting. So here it is. I'm going to show you another time what I'm doing. Just planting a bunch of holes. And really what looks nice with tulips is to have like a random kind of layout. I think that will look better. And so I'm usually just grouping them as 5, 7. Those groupings will look nice. And that's what I'm going around and doing. Right, so this is 5 holes here, so I'm going to just take my bulbs and put them in and cover them up. It's fairly, I feel like it's quite easy, fairly easy when you use the tool. Like, it makes life really easy. I mean, I usually love digging and doing the hard work, but I think for bulbs, it's a good idea to have this tool. It's really going to help make life easy. And especially if you are using it to plant a lot of bulbs. Like, I have a lot of bulbs in that box there, and I kind of want to get them all planted. I have a big area to kind of fill, and it'll be nice to add some spring interest in between while I wait for all these plants to come up. There will be something that's going to pop in color in this section. So I've already planted this area here and a few along here. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to continue going around this bed and planting like a whole drift of them, and I think it'll look beautiful when it blooms. So there it is. I'm out in my garden today planting these beautiful tulips, and I wanted to show you what I was using and how I was doing it. I hope you found this video useful, and if you've used a tool like this, let me know what you think. I will post a link to this particular one that I ordered from Amazon. And if you're still looking for tulip bulbs, I ordered them from the Walmart site, and they are pretty well priced. So, and they still had a huge variety of them. I'm really excited. So the ones that I got were the Triumph and the Triumph Princess, and then also some single tulips and a mixed tulip, and also Parrot Tulips. So yeah, if I can, I will share some pictures of what they look like. But if you're curious, you can just go onto their website and look. I will try to share pictures of what the flowers look like, so you know. Thanks so much for watching this video, and subscribe to my channel for more updates and videos from me.